Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Liz and this is Simply Homeschool. So today I wanted to kind of show you guys what I have in my cart and what my daughter has in her cart. So if you guys are interested in seeing how other mamas put their carts together, then stay tuned. Alright you guys, so I previously recorded this and it didn't turn out. The lighting was horrible and it was a little blurry, so I'm going to redo it for you guys. But this is my cart. It is a 3-shelf cart. I purchased this from IKEA years ago when we first started homeschooling, and it is the best cart that we have. We've purchased some from Amazon, and I will show you the difference with the Amazon one because my daughter has the Amazon one. She wanted the black one, and I'm actually happy because this one is a little bit bigger for all of my things. So myself and my sister do not have a desk this year. We didn't last year as well, but so what these are being used for is basically all of our books and supplies that we are going to need throughout each day of homeschooling. Okay, so what I've done here is these are basically all of my curriculum books that I'm going to be working with the kids with, and that is for all 3 of the girls. Now my son has his own cart and I don't need any of his stuff on my cart. He has his own cart in his own little area, and I actually did a video of that. If you guys want to check it out, I will leave it down below or in an iCard. So starting from this side, I just have a little whiteboard for myself just in case I want to work with the girls on something. I have both of our history books. So we did all of book 1 last year. We do have 1 unit left, so we're going to continue that this year, and then we're going to go straight into book 2. This is our geography, and I have a few supplements that we'll be working through. I have this fun facts. It's called Go Go America. I have a president's book here because the girls will be working through presidents. And then I have this really cool Help Your Kids with Geography book. This is going to be used for my daughter and my older niece at different times because my older niece will be going through different things. And actually, I believe I'll be working through this with Ari too, my youngest niece. So basically the next section here is some of the things that I'll need for all the girls actually. So this is my language lesson plan book through Rebecca. Kind of walks me through each language subject. And then I have my reading thing that goes along with the questions I have to ask my daughter while she's reading. I have this thing for health. We're going to be working through the American Girl, the care and keeping of you, and I made a little workbook with questions and activities to kind of go along with this that we will be using for health this year. The next book here, this is going to be used with my oldest niece. This is the history we're working through this year. It's by Notgrass. It's Uncle Sam and You. And then I have this workbook that's actually teacher keys for Bible and history for my oldest niece because I will be working with her on those things. The next thing I have here is my Bible curriculum lesson plan. So I'll be working with the girls on Bible. I'll be working with my daughter and my oldest niece for half of the time, and then for half the year my sister will be working with my oldest niece and her youngest daughter, or my youngest niece, however you want to word it, you guys. The next section here, this is all basically for our Bible. So we are using Rebecca for our base curriculum. I really love how biblically sound it is, but we will be adding in some things. So we have our Rose book of Bible charts, maps, and timelines. This is such a great book, you guys. If you have older kids, this is such a great book. So we're going to be working through that on our review days. I also picked up the Illustrated Family Bible through DK. It's beautifully illustrated and written. So we will be working with this. I have this 10-minute Bible journey that we'll be working through on review days. I also picked up this student Bible dictionary for words that we are, oh, I'm sorry, you guys, it's not even in the camera. But we have this student Bible dictionary that we picked up that we'll be looking through when we don't know some of the words. So then on our Fun Fridays, we have the whole set of the Answers book for kids. We're going to be starting with this volume 1. So we'll be working through this on Fridays. So that is basically my first level here. It's all of our readers. Now, I will say that I do not have all of our supplements there. I have those on my bookshelf. And our read alouds are on my bookshelf. So basically some supplies over here. It's things that I'll need: my pens, my pencils, whiteboard markers, whiteout, erasers, scissors, things like that. I have my Bible here. Now this is not my Bible study that I do when I am going through the Bible on my own. This is strictly just a Bible, but I'm gonna use this with the kids. And then I have my Bible highlighters back there, if you can see them. And then here I have some art books that we're gonna be working through on Fun Fridays. I have the Draw Right Nows we'll be working through on Fridays. And then I have my Kingdoms and Classifications. This is the science unit we're going to be starting with, but my sister is actually teaching the girls this, so that is her subject. That's why this one's on my second level here on my cart. But I do have it because I hope to sit in with them sometimes, depending on who I'm working with for that subject. So down here I have my little teddy bear. It's my best teacher ever teddy bear. And then I have my daily guide and teacher manual. Now this will go up to my top shelf. As soon as I get my video manual from Rebecca, I'm gonna add it into this book. And then I have all of my teacher keys here. So anytime I'm gonna be doing grading, this is where I find all of my teacher keys down here at the bottom. And then I have some stickers for correcting in a folder and some supplements that I may put alongside of our history. But that is basically it for my cart, you guys. That is what my cart holds. I love it like this. It's super convenient because I can just wheel this thing around wherever I need it. So let's go ahead and take a peek at my daughter's cart. All right, you guys, so this is my daughter's cart. It is from Amazon. It is a little less sturdy and it is smaller. So if you can get to IKEA, I definitely would suggest that. But this works fine, you guys. It's not like it's gonna fall apart as she's wheeling it around or anything. All right, so what I decided to do with this cart is put things on here that she will be doing as a group. So it's easier for her just to wheel the cart around instead of digging through all of her books if they were all on her desk and grabbing what she needed. So this makes it a little easier and convenient. So what we did is these are our group lessons basically. So starting from this side, this is all her geography. So she has the geography book through Notgrass. I printed out this little map for her. She has 2 workbooks that she works with alongside this. Now on the side we have this fun little 50 state fact book. It's pretty funny. It's like strange things, I guess. And then to make things more fun. And then we have this highlights book. We are using highlights on the side. It's just for fun activities, and there's some really good things in there that she could read about each state. Let's see here. We also have this state notebook through Rebecca. We're going to be working through our state. This may continue on through the next year. I'm not sure how often we're going to be able to do this. We may use it for like if we're traveling around and seeing the state, seeing different things, just add it in as we go, just for fun for her to have. The next thing we have here is national parks. This is something we'll be working on as we go through geography. And then she has a 50 states book. I believe this is from Dollar Store. And then we have United States monuments and parks that we'll kind of read through as we go for the states that we're reading on, if they have it in there. And then this is just her little guidebook that she uses with her highlights. We also have this book that we've had since last year. It's Amazing Places to See in North America. It's basically like a tourist book that talks about each place and what there is to do in certain states. So this is her workbook. It has all of her lessons from 1 to 42 with language, reading comp, creative writing, Bible, everything that she had a worksheet for, I put it in here for her. So this is down the center so she knows that that's where it goes. In this side here we have all about history. So she's going to be working through the presidents. And I've created this book for her, and she's just going to read these facts in here to answer the questions in here. And then she has just a student workbook to work through as she goes through this history book. So it's this history book, and then there's supplemental books that go along with it. And then this is where she'd write out her answers and like the questions to the lessons. This is from Notgrass, and we use it for our base. The next thing I have in here for her is her American Girl, The Care and Keeping of You. This is going to be used for health. So I've created this book here, and it has some questions in it to kind of go alongside the book that she'll be reading. So it talks about ears. Everything basically that it talks about in here, there's questions in here to be answered. So I'm sorry for the angle, you guys. I have the tripod set kind of awkward. But so that is going to be her health. Her and Ari are going to be working through that together with me. And then this is Bible here. So she has her Bible, she has her Sing Unto the Lord book, and then she has this Bible character book that I also created. It's just a journal where she can write about whoever she learns about from the Bible. So we have this in here for her, and I printed that out for each one of the girls. If you guys are interested in the Bible character book, it's for free on my website. And this health book for girls is also on my website if you guys want to check that out. I will have the link down below. I have other things on there also if you want to check those things out as well. All right, so the next level here that we have, we just have, I'm going to spin it around for you guys. We have some flashcards, division, we have multiplication, we have presidents, more multiplication here. And this side we have a little like Morse code thing that we'll be doing with Alexander Graham Bell's unit study. And then I have some flashcards in here that I've kind of put together for her according to, you know, nouns, pronouns, sentence structure, stuff like that. She has her little poppet here in her caddy or in her cart. This little caddy, I believe I purchased it from the dollar store, but I'm not sure if they carry this one anymore because it's the larger one. I picked up these from the dollar spot at Target. We're going to be working through this when we do the presidents. And then we have this ecosystem one here. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to use this one because it doesn't have as much in it that I thought it would. So we'll see how that one goes. But the next things that we have in here, these are just some fun little workbooks that she could do while we're reading a read aloud or something like that. And then she has all of her smaller books here. So she has her spelling workbook, she has her penmanship, and some readers that she has to go along with her Abeka language. So these are her readers she'll be reading through. She does have more of these. I have them outside in our garage on a shelf instead of in the house, just so that she's not overwhelmed with all the books. She'll just have the few that she'll be working through in her cart. And then she has her reading comp here and her quizzes here. So everything's separated for her so she can just easily grab it and use it. So I'm going to flip it around again. Down here at the bottom, we just have all of her art supplies because the kids are going to be working together on their art, probably either in the kitchen at the table or here in the schoolroom. She has her colored pencils. She has her natural skin colors for markers. She has paint sticks, crayons, skin tone crayons. She has all of her markers. I think I need to buy her new ones. She said that these are all dying. She loves using her markers, I think, the most. We just have some colored pencils and the skin colored pencils, watercolor. She has her paint brushes there. She has markers and her oil pastel. She has her chalk pastels, and then she has some sketchbooks here that she can use. And that is basically it, you guys. That is what she has on her cart. I really hope it works out for her. If it doesn't, if I see like she's struggling or something knowing where things are, we'll change it up and I'll let her help change it up. Originally, I was going to have her do the cart in her desk, but she really didn't want to, so I did it. I think probably when she's like in 5th grade or maybe 6th is when she'll be better at organizing her own things, or at least wanting to. So my niece does it, the 8th grader. She's been doing it since last year or the year before, and she enjoys doing it. So I'm hoping that Tally gets there soon. But that is it, you guys. Those are how we have our carts. If you'd like to see how my sister has her cart and the girls have theirs, let me know and I will do a video for you guys. All right, you guys, be safe, be blessed, and I will see you next time. Bye.
What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars,